Hi, a few weeks ago I joined my first GameJam. I never thought about joining a jam up until Jonas Tyrola, that's this guy, he made a video inviting everybody to join his Wowie GameJam. So I thought to myself, why not? You might be asking yourself what a GameJam is. A GameJam is an event where you have to create a video game in a given time with a given topic. I have been learning Game Maker for 1 year now and I've never managed to finish a game. So this could be my chance to finally release a game for other people to play. I asked a friend of mine, his name is Arthur, if he wanted to join, and he said yes. He would do the music and sound effects while I would do the art and programming. Our vague plan for the Game Jam was to make a simple quiz game. In the game you would get asked questions by a bird and you had to answer them correctly. If you didn't answer them correctly, the bird would get mad at you. And the more false answers you gave, the more frustrated the bird would get, and it would start to ask inappropriate questions and even swear at you. Well, my actual idea was to make tiny challenges that you would have to beat, like playing Pong or a game of cards against the bird. But that would not be possible for us to finish in 3 days. Therefore, we made it a quiz game. The problem was that the jam's topic was intentional bugs, like clipping through a wall or stuff like that, and I didn't have any idea how to implement that. Hence, I saved that for later. Which, by the way, was not a good idea. But the good thing about the theme was that I didn't have to do that much bug fixing, which is really nice. When I sat down to make the game, I started with the UI. First, I looked up a tutorial for clickable buttons and put 4 of them into my game. Then I watched another tutorial which explained how to make text boxes that print the text letter by letter. This means that like 40% of the game was based off tutorials. Yeah. At the end of the day, I had this version of the game. It had one question and depending on the given answer, the text message was different. Arthur had made some music, but the game still needed more questions and there was no bird yet. The next day I started drawing the bird and put it into the game. For the art style of the game I went with a basic black and white style because it made the drawing easier and faster. To make things even more easy, every animation of the bird only had 2 frames. At first I drew the bird just standing or talking. I also implemented some of Arthur's music and he recorded some sounds for the bird. We also gave the bird a name, Teaching Bird. In the evening I didn't have that much time, therefore I asked Arthur if he could do some of the artwork for the game and he replied yes. After asking him about doing the artwork, I went to bed. This was the final day of the jam and after getting up I checked my Discord and saw Arthur's artwork. And I don't want to promise too much, but just take a look at it. Sadly, we didn't put his artwork into the game because it didn't really fit the theme. He still used it as his profile picture, so that's good. Luckily, Arthur had already made some of the questions and dialogue. I didn't have time to put some bugs and glitches into the game, which was very sad. Then we submitted our project. We ended up in 30th place for the jam, which isn't too great, but considering that there were 369 submissions and it was our first game jam, it was still pretty okay. And what's much more important for me than the placement are the nice comments we got on the game's page. I had a lot of fun. Surely a masterpiece. Very funny. That was hilarious. I love the character. Amazing. Good game. Please rate mine. All in all, this game jam was fantastic. I had so much fun making a game and playing other people's games from the jam. So what did I learn? Focus on the jam's topic. It's an important factor for your game's placement. Working with a team is much fun and you get things done much more quickly than on your own. It doesn't matter how good you are at making games. I am very glad that I joined the jam because I finally finished a game and uploaded it to the internet for everybody to play. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to making more videos, and I will not just quit uploading for an entire year. Therefore, subscribe, ring the bell, like the video, post a comment, share the video. Anyways, thanks to Jonas for hosting the jam, thanks to everybody who submitted, and especially thanks to you for watching this video. See you next time. Join a jam.